All right, I think we're ready to go. Okay, so first of all, thank you everybody for jumping on tonight. My name is Danielle Mannix. I am with Q Sciences. So I'm just going to try and move this out of the way here a second. So yeah, I'm here to tell you just a little bit about the company that Leslie has joined on with, and just kind of tell you a little bit about what we offer, what we're about, and just a little bit about the community and the culture that comes along with Q Sciences. So I am, like we were chatting on here earlier, but there's a couple of people that might not know, but I live in Grand Prairie, Alberta. I'm originally from the East Coast. I moved here in 2006, I believe. So I came out for a year and I'm here 15 years later. So married my husband. I have two boys. They're 5 and 7. So that's Xander and Remy. So that's my family on the screen. I'm a stay-at-home mom right now. I used to be a mortgage broker and I used to work in a dealership. I was a business manager for about 5 years and loved like having a career, loved being busy, loved working. But my husband works in the oil field. My family's all back east, and I decided it was easier for me to be at home to be able to raise my kiddos. So I was fortunate enough to do that. I've been doing that for about the past 7 years, I guess it is now. My son's almost 8, but so I love it. It's kept me busy, but through all of the craziness of the world and, COVID and all the things, I just really started to need an outlet, like where I could, talk to people again and, communicate, use my brain. And I started looking into different career avenues, and I was just not finding anything that I could do that I could still be able to pick my kids up from school and, take them to the sports and things on the weekends, but then still be able to contribute financially to my family. So once I started navigating a little bit more, I was just on social media one night, and one of my good girlfriends from back east just shared about this opportunity. And I was like, okay, a little bit curious. And I kind of watched from the sidelines for a little bit and watched her grow very quickly, because she is one of the first people that actually joined Q Sciences in Canada. So I reached out to her and asked her to tell me a little bit more. Sorry, I'm just going to let someone in here. So yeah, so Q Sciences, I got involved with them back in February of this year. And it's been crazy, the growth that we've had just since February, and just kind of the fast-paced things that are happening here in Canada. The one thing that really intrigued me with Q Sciences is when my girlfriend was talking to me about it. And of course, she's someone I've known my whole life, went to high school with, so I really trusted and valued her opinion. And when she started talking just a little bit more about what they entailed, I really jumped in with both feet right away. So the company was founded actually in 2012. So it is a ground floor opportunity in Canada, but they have been around since 2012. Our products and things started circulating then. We are based in Utah. So I was actually just down there this month. They're based just outside of Salt Lake City. And our company is growing crazy fast. So we, as you can see on the screen, we quadrupled in 2021, and we are a globally run company. So it's super cool because we deal with lots of other places. Like Australia is growing super fast right now. We are launching in Asia, Amsterdam. There's just so many things happening. And Canada is just kind of getting their feet wet. So this screen, I always love to show everybody, because I don't know if you know a lot about network marketing or, MLMs, things like that. But basically, this is the S curve. And a lot of companies, that today that have a household name that you're really familiar with, lots of other people probably sell products that and I have always supported my friends and, ordered products and things, but I never really jumped into a company before, because I just didn't know much about being an entrepreneur or working this MLM business. So when you look at a company and you see how many years it's been around and things and how many people are in the company, a lot of these ones are at the top of this S curve, which is that saturation. So it means whenever you get into this company, it doesn't matter how hard you work, how much time you put in, how much sales you do, it's really hard to get to those top tier ranks. There's big ranks that make big money in these companies, and it's kind of impossible to get there with a lot of them. Now, if you look here, this X shows like where Q Science is on the S curve in the United States. So down here is basically where we are in Canada. So we like to say we're like basement floor opportunity. So that was like so exciting to me because you hear about these opportunities like, oh, it's like the right timing, because it is true. The timing is everything in these type of companies. When you get into them, it's better to get in early. So this curve takes about like, it's a 4 to 7 year growth, depends on the company that you're with, but to get up to this saturation point. And so, I mean, like even a year or two from now, it's still going to be an incredible time to join Q. But I was so excited about it because even though we are ground floor, our products have been around since 2012. So I'll tell you a little bit about these two guys. So Mark Golson on the left, he is the founder of the company. So he's the one who started the company in 2012, brought the products to life. He is actually retired NFL Super Bowl quarterback. He was a Super Bowl champion with Oakland Raiders, I think it is. I'm not a big sports guru, but he was a 2-time quarterback Super Bowl champion, and he was retired. He did business real estate for like 15 years, and he was just retired, and he was on the golf course, and he was bored with life, and he was like, I need to do something that I can really help people financially, but also help them with like their health and wellness. And he started investigating a few things, a couple different avenues, and he met up with this guy called Dr. Stephen Kimberly, which I'll tell you a little bit more about him in a few more slides. So they created a lot of our products, started selling them. They were available like in white coat offices, so like doctors' offices, chiropractors, physiotherapists. So that's, our products have been around and stood the test of time for the past like 10 years, which that was a really appealing to me because they've been validated. Because sometimes, you know, a ground floor company sounds scary to jump into. So even though they've been around and they had about 400 ambassadors, you know, distributing them, they weren't getting them into the hands of all the people that they wanted to. Like Mark was like, there has to be another way that I can reach more people and help more people financially with this business. So this is where Jake Spencer comes in. So he's the president of our company. He's an incredible guy. I've actually met both of these guys back in September in Dallas at our convention. So Jake comes to the company with like over a decade of experience. He started being a network marketer when he was 21. Him and his wife have, for the past like over 10 years, went around like globally and helped like build businesses, help people build like multi-million-dollar like incomes. And he retired at 31. He got a taste of some of our products and then kind of got involved with Mark and got a look at the business, and Mark wanted to bring him on board. So Jake revamped our comp plan. He made us like an incredible advantageous comp plan. It's like one page. It's very simple. It's super easy to explain to people, and it's really appealing. And he helped recreate like our product line, just make it a little bit more, you know, aesthetically appealing, because Mark, he's like the business side, but he didn't know how to help share all this stuff into the world like the way Jake does. So Jake really comes to the company and brings like so much leadership, and he's been in the field, so he knows how to train us. And he like was on today, like pouring into us for an hour online. And it's not very often that you see a company that has a president that jumps on and does Zooms, you know, with people in the field. So that's what makes it a little bit different here. So we are a health and wellness company. We have like a whole full suite of products. We have like 50 plus products, which that was another thing that I really loved. Is another company that I looked at, maybe dabbled in, like just kind of like loved their products, but was really overwhelmed because there were so many products. And I was like, how am I ever going to learn these? Like, how am I going to be able to share all this knowledge about all these products? So when I looked at Q, there was like simple products and things that I could really understand and be able to share with people. So here you can see we've got, I'll tell you a few more things in depth, but I'll just run through a couple things. So the main thing, we have liquid medical grade collagen. We have like your everyday supplements. We have greens. We have things that have like all the reishi mushrooms that help with like immunity. We have natural hormone support. We have things that assist with like weight loss management. We have natural energy drinks, which are incredible. We have whey proteins. We have vegan meal replacements. We have terpenes, which I know some of you probably don't know what a terpene is, but I'll touch on that a little bit after. And then just kind of like water enhancer drinks and things. So lots of exciting products, but yet simple. So Q Core, this guy I always talk about first because this is like our flagship product. I think I mess that word up every single time I do one of these. It's like real life, but flagship product. So this Q Core has like three main supplements like in the package. So you can get this, you can buy like this trio separate, or you can get them in these pre-packaged envelopes that you can see on here. There's an AM and PM one, which I love. They're like a convenience pack. So they're super easy to take, have them by your coffee in the morning and like you're packed by your bed at night. So you really remember to take them. So the first thing, Q Max Premium is one of the supplements in it. So this is like your B-methylated vitamins, like your micronutrients. So this is like your everyday supplement that you take. So this one really helps with like bridging that nutritional gap, because today it doesn't matter how well you eat, our food just does not have the nutrients in it that it used to back in the day. And we really have to bridge that gap by supplementing. So this is an incredible supplement, and it also helps with like brain fog, because it actually crosses the blood-brain barrier. So it helps with like brain fog, like mom brain. It helps with your energy, your focus. That was one of the things that I noticed right away. The other one that comes with this is Q Align. So this helps with your inflammation. If anyone suffers from inflammation, you know, like that also can affect your immunity and just your overall mood. And then the Q Biotics that we actually have a pre and a probiotic. And this was so exciting to me because I've taken a lot of pre and probiotics over my time. And a lot of them you have to like keep in the fridge. You can't get them cold or hot. And ours are like so sturdy. The reason being is we have a bacteria in ours. It's called Bacillus subtilis. And this really helps them stay sturdy. So they are super like withstanding to like high acidity, like high heat, like cold. So you can actually open our capsules. You can pour them into like your food. You can cook with them, you can heat them up. And basically by the time you digest them, they go through your stomach, they go through your stomach acids. Once they get to where they need to be, you're absorbing like 100% of the benefit of the product, which is incredible. And that is one thing a lot of people always say when they start taking this, they're like, it actually works. I'm like, I know. So another cool thing that we have that I'd never seen is we have oral sprays. So these are sublingual delivery vitamins. So these go underneath your tongue. So sublingual means it's basically the quickest way to get something into your bloodstream except through IV. So these ones, we have vitamin D, we have B12, we have vitamin C, we have a sleep spray that is phenomenal. Actually, just I was thinking about it last night. I gave it to my kids and they love it. They call it their close their eye spray. And I give them like 4 sprays, which is nice because it's, it's like judgment for each parent, but it has 1 milligram of melatonin, which a lot of people are surprised by because they're like, how does this actually work? But with the delivery system of it and actually not having to go through all of like your stomach acids and things, it goes directly into your bloodstream. You don't need such a large amount of melatonin. And it's one of those, like you wake up in the morning, you don't have that like groggy feeling or anything. And literally like 8 sprays under your tongue, 10 minutes later, I'm like yawning and I am sound asleep. It's amazing. The other one we have is a relief spray. So this one's kind of like for aches and pains. I love it for like that time of the month. It helps. It has a calming agent in it too. So if you have any type of like anxiousness or feelings or just overwhelming, you can take this and within like 10 minutes, it helps like calm you down and relax you. So kind of exciting. These are very, very popular. They're like a $19.50 price point. So they're super affordable. They're about the size of a pen. And I pretty much have every one of them in my purse. So this guy just got launched in September. We were so excited to see this come into our product line. So we have liquid medical grade collagen. So there's a huge market for this right now. And Q is, everything is based on science. That's what Q stands for, like quintessential biosciences. So all of our products are backed by science, and quintessential means the best of the best. So when they wanted to do a collagen product line, they wanted it to be the best, and they put a lot of work into this. So basically they partnered up with a company in the States who works with the hospitals. So we have the same collagen that goes into the feeding tubes that you can get into the hospital. So it's medical grade and liquid form, meaning it's really easy to absorb into your body. So you get a lot of the benefits. We have 2 different types, which is exciting. So Reform, the purple one that you see, this one really helps with your face. It helps with like elasticity. It helps like with hair growth, your hair, skin, and nails. Helps with like acne scarring. lots of different things. So this one's really popular with women. I've been using it since I think the end of August, and I've noticed like huge with like my clarity, my skin, not having to wear as much makeup and things like that. So that was really exciting. And then Rebuild, this one is really popular with the guys. So this one has about 7.5 grams of protein in it. And this one helps with like joint muscle, like repair, like soreness, and it helps with fat burning and muscle building. So it's been really awesome. So this guy here, so this is Jeff. So this is Julie, the girl that I signed under. She's one of my girlfriends from back east. This is her husband. So he's been blown away by this stuff. So you can see the dates on here, September like 10th to November 7th. So guys have been seeing huge success with their hair growth, and as women have been too. So there's lots of before and afters of these. So the terpenes is also something that we launched in September. A lot of people, when they first talked about them, I was like, what is a terpene? I'd never heard of it in my life. And once they started talking about these, it was so exciting. So if anyone's if you know anything about essential oils, these are basically like the Cadillac of an essential oil. Are the only ones in the world that have them. And it's about a 2-year science-backed thing, they say, like before anyone can probably come out and compete with these. So you can't go to Walmart and get these. And what this is, it's a sublingual delivery as well. So a terpene, just to break it down really quickly, a terpene is found in everything in the world. So everything, like you pick up a peach, you smell a peach, the smell is actually the terpene. And when you like think of like lavender, so the lavender plant that has a calming agent, it helps you relax, it helps you sleep, and then it also has a really nice smell. So all of those things, the properties of that plant are actually the terpenes that make it effective. So a lot of times, like with an essential oil, you'll hear like, they flatten out the plant, they compress it, and they take the oils out, and that's what they use. But the oils, you have to like put them in like a diffuser, you have to dilute them. You can't take them like you can take them, put them in things to put them on topically, but you can't take them or ingest them without like certain things. So they actually were able to isolate just the molecule of the terpene, and they were actually able to mix that with an elixir and create a couple different cool mixes. So there's Comfort, there's Create, and there is Chill. So Chill is this one. I always keep it with me. I usually take it before I do one of these. It helps you just relax. Within like 10 minutes, you feel it. It just like helps you calm down. It helps you focus. Comfort helps with like aches and pains. I noticed it huge with like nerve pain. So I had some dental work done a couple of weeks ago. I had a filling fix, and I've always like just grabbed an Advil. It's just been my go-to. And within 10 minutes, I was like, I'm just going to try it just to see. And within 10 minutes, the pain was gone. And I was really blown away. So like really cool kind of scientific technology. They're coming out with lots of fun things. And Create is just hitting the market. And this one is awesome for students. So people who are trying to study, focus, have exams. It just helps you really zone in and concentrate on what you're doing. So it's kind of a take on like CBD and hemp oil, just because we can't get the CBD and hemp line that we do have available in the States because we can't get it shipped to Canada. So they created this for us. So, and a lot of people that have taken our hemp and CBD are switching to this because they think they're better. Whoops. So this guy, talked a little bit about him before. So Dr. Stephen Kimberly, we call him Dr. K. He is the mastermind behind all of our products. He develops everything. He works exclusively with Q. And you can see on here, he has a pretty high list of credentials. He was the former senior editor at WebMD. He's a board certified internal medicine doctor, and he's also a naturopath. He believes everything is constantly evolving. He backs all of our products by science though. And anything he, comes out with, he's like, if tomorrow science says it can be better, we'll make it better. So that's what's super cool, is our company's always advancing and moving along with science. And this is just another little quick tidbit. So MyQFit is another app that you can purchase. It's a super awesome part to have with a health and wellness company. I absolutely love it. So Kimball and Stacy Jensen, you can see on the screen, they're like the sweetest couple ever. They're a couple of the trainers that built this product and brought it to life with Q Sciences. But MyQFit, it's a separate app, and it's like a $34, $39, I can't remember, but it's a fee a month, like you pay separately. You don't actually have to be involved with Q at all to be a part of it. Like you can go on, purchase the app. You have access to trainers, you have access to meals. They can customize personal meal plans, customer workouts, Also, you have like an accountability, and then you have access to everybody else on the MyQFit community. So that's what I loved about it, is when you're doing like a challenge or something, or you want to, start up your game and like just work on your health journey, you have people like to communicate with and talk with and kind of keep you accountable. So there's actually a new challenge coming out in January. We're super excited about. It's our biggest one yet. So we do these challenges probably every 2 to 3 months in Q. So the last one that we did was I think it was like a group challenge. And that one they offered a free trip. It was a big like spa, like they fly you, they do all the things. The other one was like a Disney trip for like a family of 7. So there's huge prizes at the end of these. And this one is our biggest one yet. The pot right now is at $25,000. There's going to be weekly prizes, like weekly cash prizes, and it's going up. So Jake says, so he's the president. So he said, as more people join, he's just going to keep putting money into the pot. So he says, once it hits a certain number, it could be up to $30,000. So we're really excited. The cost of it to join one of these challenges, it's about $200. And that gives you a free month for the QFit app. It gives you a bottle of collagen. It gives you a bottle of trim. It gives you whey protein. And it also gives you our new Rev, which is our new pre-workout. And it's an all natural pre-workout, which just hit the market. And it's a really sweet deal to get all of those products and then get the access to the community and the trainers. So I'm excited for January. So basically a couple ways to get involved with Q Sciences is if you were looking at like becoming an ambassador, like doing like what Leslie and Rebecca are doing. This is basically a $39.95 value to join, to get support with like our community, and then you get access to the app. But to basically get into the program, it's about a $200 value, is like I like to tell people. So that gives you your product that you purchase for your first month. That's your product. You get to use it. You can sample it out. It's basically so you can use it and you can give testimonies on it. And you don't have to have an overhead of any products. And that includes that $39.95. So this month it's actually waived. It's about a $200 investment if you want to get involved in Q and start building your business. The other way to get involved is to become a customer. So a preferred customer, it's a $10 annual fee, and that is actually waived this month too. So in December, they kind of like throw the fees away, but this gives you 25% off all your products. So you get the same discount that we do, and you get customer support, which is amazing. We have an awesome customer service line, which they take care of you. Like if you have any issues with like shipping, or like your product comes, or say something was damaged or whatever. We have a whole line of people that take care of all of our people, which is amazing. So we don't have to worry about that. And then we have zero risk, which what that means is we have a 30-day empty bottle money back guarantee. So we have about an 87% retention rate on all of our products. So we believe in them all, but we also want everyone to be happy with their products. So yeah, it's super awesome to be able to offer that to our customers. This screen is really blurry. I have tried to fix it a little bit, but there's not really any other way I can zoom it out. Sorry. This just kind of is just a snippet of our comp plan. So this is what it looks like. It's a 1-page comp plan, and there's basically 3 ways to get paid with Q Sciences. So say you decide to join and become an ambassador and you bring on some customers. So this is just sharing about the products, talking about them, saying that they're working for you, and you just share your link. They go on, it's an e-commerce site. So they go on and they get the products shipped right to them, just like Amazon. There's no monthly minimum that people have to order. They go on and order as they want. We do have an auto ship program that gives you points and rewards and things like that. But that's not something that you have to sign up for. So the first box here shows you basically if you bring on a customer, they order a product, you get a minimum of 15% on everything that they order back. And then it climbs up and it goes up to 35%. This is actually getting enhanced a little bit in a couple months. We're really excited about that. So it's going to give people the chance. So say if you want to come on and you want to just share the products and you just want to, bring on customers and not build a team, you're going to be able to make a pretty decent wage doing just that. This second box here shows you if you want to come on and you want to build a team. So what I'm doing, what Rebecca and Leslie are doing. So what this looks like is if you bring on 2 business partners, that's all we ask you to do at the beginning, is to look for 2 people that want to come on and do this business with you. We don't want to send you out and be like, try and find 7 people. To find 7 people, you need to focus on trying to find 2 people. If you find 2 people, they each put an order in and you get an OV of 300. So that's basically like one order of 150 PV and 150 PV. You unlock the first step of the comp plan, which is builder, and you get a $50 commission and you get a $100 bonus on top of that. So these bonuses here, they're called our fast start bonuses. Our goal is to try and get you those within the first 30 calendar days that you're in the company. These tally up to 500. And if you hit all those, you get this compensation plan. So it's 250 on top of that. So you can get $750 in your first month with Q, which I was able to do. And I had zero network marketing experience. It's because we have mentorship here. We have guidance. We have onboard support all the time with our upline. And they really just coach you and help you and show you how to do this business the right way. And these are all in US dollars too. So it's about a $750 US that you can bring in your first month, which is so exciting. And this month there's like Christmas cash and all the other fun things. So it's even elevated above that. And you can see on here, the ranks just get larger and the compensation for the bonuses and stuff just goes up. Now, so a system that works, we like to just say like we have simple onboarding training, we have access to leaders, mentorship all the time. And like tonight, so Leslie invited you on to this call. She asked you to come take a look at what she's doing. And the one thing we love is like she hasn't had to do anything or hasn't had to do a lot. She had to invite you on here tonight. And I'm here to explain and talk about the company for her because we want her to be able to earn before she learns. And that's the sweet part about Q is that's what I was able to do. I was able to get my money back in the first month because my mentors are there and do all the work for me basically at the beginning. So you can learn all about the products and learn about the company and just basically why you're doing these calls like we are on tonight. So this just goes on and just shows you a little bit about all the things that you get if you join the company. You get the ARC app, you get the back office, you get your own website, which you get to send out to customers. Like I said, you can go on and they can get their products drop shipped. And basically you have the best mentors, like it says on here, like they're so real, down to earth. And I've like become best friends with some of them. I just went to a retreat last week that I earned with my company. And yeah, it's amazing. So it's a super incredible company. We're just like so excited to share. There's just so much growth happening right now. And we're just kind of, it's just like a little tidbit. There's about a little bit less than 1,000 ambassadors in Canada. And there's under 65,000 active globally. So it's a very new company. I'm just gonna stop sharing. Let's see. Mess this up. How do I report?